here at the 2017 NFL Scouting Combine, joined by a familiar face to Titans fans, NFL analyst Charles Davis. Charles, it's good to see you here, and I want to talk to you a little bit about quarterbacks. It would benefit the Titans a little bit if two quarterbacks were to go in the first four picks. Do you think that that's possible, and who do you think that could be?
It is possible, and every time we say that this isn't a great quarterback class because we don't rank it as high as we've had others, in fact, in my mind, I'm looking at, let's just say, the last two classes, Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota. Then last year it was Jared Goff and Carson Wentz. I don't think this class stacks up to either one of those two, yet at the same time, quarterbacks are needed in this league. Teams have to have someone to jumpstart their franchise with. Cleveland right there at 1, San Francisco right there at 2. Both are prime candidates to take quarterbacks, especially San Francisco with a brand new head coach.
There's a lot of depth at the corner position as well. Who's really stood out to you this week?
Well, I'm telling you, we can't wait for everything to come together and see all these corners run. I know that my colleague Daniel Jeremiah has a top 50 list. I do believe he's got 10 corners in his top 50 players. So when you're thinking about that way, Marshawn Lattimore out of Ohio State, Sidney Jones out of the University of Washington, Tease Tabor out of Florida, those are just a few of the names. And the safeties are terrific as well. Jamal Adams out of LSU and Malik Hooker out of Ohio State, just to name a couple. And last but not least, we got to find what they're going to do with Jabril Peppers. I think he's a safety. I don't think he's a linebacker at all, so I think he'll be a defensive back people keep an eye on.
There are a lot of groups in this upcoming draft class that are pretty deep. What's another one that stands out to you?
Running backs. I think we got running backs all day long. I mean, I've said for the last 3-4 years, the running back renaissance is real. And in this case, we're finding that out. Leonard Fournette from LSU blew the doors off of it. Christian McCaffrey from Stanford, underrated at your own peril. He can flat out play. You know, Dalvin Cook from Florida State. I think I can find running backs in every round in this draft. That's how deep this one is.
Is there a group that stands to improve their draft stock the most this week?
Well, I think probably the offensive line because they came in pretty undervalued. But I think guys like Forrest Lamp from Western Kentucky he had a fantastic workout. I do know that Deion Dawkins from Temple, not one of the names that people talk about very much, he had a fantastic workout as well, really helped himself out. Down the line, there's a kid named Pat Harlow from Oregon State. And you know we always talk about bloodlines in this league. He's not going to be a first, second round guy, I don't believe. I think we start getting a 3, 4, 5 offensive tackle. His dad was a former #1 pick of the New England Patriots, so he has that type of bloodline to play in the NFL.
Are there any major storylines that you're following going into this draft?
Well, I think the major one for me, of course, is the quarterbacks. How's that going to shake out? Because in years past, we have had prohibitive top guys at the draft. We just mentioned Marcus Mariota. We knew he would be either #1 or #2 off of the board. In this case this year, we don't know how that's going to break out. And at the Combine this year, to watch all the quarterbacks come together, compete against each other, throw the football on the same day. Mitchell Trubisky from North Carolina, Deshaun Watson from Clemson, Pat Mahomes II from Texas Tech, Deshaun Kaiser from Notre Dame, Davis Webb from Cal, Brad Kaya from Miami. You know, we can go on and on. I think it's a deeper group of quarterbacks than maybe we give credit for, but maybe we don't want them pushed as high in the draft. So we'll see how it all plays out.
It's exciting couple of months coming up. It's always good to talk to you, Charles.
It's great to talk with you as well. Hello to everyone in Nashville.
This is Charles Davis, and we've got him right here on TitansOnline.com.